What's going on, nurses? Kevin here, and in this video we are going to talk about accountability. Specifically, we're going to talk about your accountability when it comes to taking the NCLEX. Now, this video is not about pointing fingers or placing the blame. It's about taking ownership of our actions and holding ourselves to a higher standard. Period. And trust me, when it comes to preparing for the NCLEX, it makes all the difference in the world. The first 2 times I failed the NCLEX, I'll admit, I was quick to blame everyone and everything. The exam was too hard, the questions were unfair, the school didn't prepare me. But when I failed for the 3rd time, not only did I say what I said the first 2 times, but I had to take a long, hard look in the mirror. That's when I realized I needed to hold myself accountable for my own success. And I couldn't rely on anyone else to do it for me. So when I had that moment of clarity, I said, you need to fix yourself and take ownership of my NCLEX journey. The first thing I created was a vision board on a whiteboard with my short and long-term goals and hung it up in my study area. This is a daily reminder to myself of what I was working towards, as well as it kept me focused and motivated. But setting goals is just the first step. The next step was breaking them down into actionable steps and holding yourself accountable for completing them. For me, that was creating a study schedule and sticking to that schedule religiously. Another thing that helped me stay accountable was the support from a mentor. That's a whole story in itself, but an experienced mentor who has successfully passed the NCLEX held his weight in gold. My mentor, who is a great friend and mentor still to this day, became my voice of reason and someone who held me accountable. And of course, I can't forget the power of community. I joined study groups all over the place, mostly Facebook, where they had other fellow students who were also preparing for the NCLEX. These groups reviewed material, quizzed each other, and most importantly, held each other accountable. And lastly, I made sure to frequently assess my progress by studying content, especially content that I wasn't familiar with, taking NCLEX style practice tests, and tracking my performance to see what areas needed improvement. If I fell short in a certain area, I didn't beat myself up. Instead, I used it as an opportunity to learn and improve. So here I am, a nursing graduate who failed the NCLEX 3 times, but refused to let those failures define me. And if there's one thing that I've learned on this journey, it's this. Accountability is not just holding yourself to a standard. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your destiny. So to you, the future nurse preparing to take the NCLEX, remember this. You are capable, you are resilient, and you are accountable. Believe in yourself, stay disciplined, and above all, hold yourself to the highest standard. Because when you do, success isn't just a possibility, it's inevitable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this video on accountability. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concern, I want you to drop them below this video, or of course, ask them inside the group. Remember, asking your questions inside the group is the fastest way to get your questions answered, not just by me, but by your fellow nursing students who are on the same journey as you are. It's one of the best ways to continue to hold yourself accountable. But once again, I appreciate you for bringing me along with you on your nursing journey, but of course, you are thriving and you are pushing. Now get to work.